All right, let's get this podcast started. All right, my guest didn't show up. Nobody came. He did say he was going to come, but he kept pushing it back, and then eventually I just sent him a message a little bit ago, and I said I can't wait any longer. I have to just start the podcast. So I'm just gonna do a podcast by myself. Like a few days ago, I was posting something online. Certain things come up, in my head, and certain things I think about it, or a situation comes up, and I have to talk about it. I don't have to talk about it, but I like to talk about it. And then a couple of days ago, I was thinking about, how there's two types of people in this world. There's a type of people that push you forward, and there's a type of people that hold you back. There's people that want you to do good, so they guide you in the right way. They try to push you forward. They nudge you forward. They want you to go work out. They want you to do positive things. And then there's people that hold you back. They see you doing something positive, and they either talk bad about you, or they tell you not to do it, or because a lot of times the people that hold you back, they're scared of the growth. They're scared. They see that if you grow, that they might have to grow. And they're not ready. Maybe they're not ready, but you're ready. So you're over here doing all this stuff, and they're just picking at you, and trying to stop you from doing certain things. Or maybe they don't even do it consciously. They're just unconsciously just trying to say, don't do this or don't do that, or not helping you with this and not helping you with that. Somebody that wants you, that pushes you forward, they're over here helping you with whatever, trying to guide you the right way, trying to push you in any kind of way, and in any kind of way that they can to make sure you're successful. If you need help with anything, they'll help you. And then there's the people that hold you back. Most of the time they're just scared themselves of what's going to happen, because they're scared of change. A lot of people are so scared of change. So what I recommend is evaluate your circle. Evaluate the people that are around you. The people that are around you, are they pushing you forward, or are they holding you back? Do you see them trying to help you, guiding you the right way, or do you feel like they're pulling every time you try to take a step forward? They're just grabbing you. Them kind of people, you need to eventually get them out of your circle, get them out of your life. You need to figure out who's in your life, who's in your circle, and who's not. And if you really care about that person, you need to sit down with that person and explain to them, look, I'm moving forward. Either you're going to go with me, or you're going to stay. Everything from here on out has to care. You have to care about this just as much as I care about it. If not, it's not going to work. You have to let them know, either jump on the train or get off the train, because life is just going to keep moving. And if you just stay stuck in the same position, you're never going to grow. You'll just be stuck there. The time will go, time will pass, and you won't even notice it, but all the time will pass and you'll be stuck like Chuck. You know what I mean? So evaluate your circle. Try to keep positive people in your circle. Try to get all the negative people outside of your circle. You know what I mean? Like dealing with negativity and all that kind of stuff. Don't deal with that. Set boundaries. Learn to set boundaries. Learn to basically say, listen, when I'm around you, I don't like that negative talk. I don't like this. Don't say that kind of stuff around me. If the person consistently does it, you have to explain to them that's not the kind of environment you want. Either they have to change, or the relationship or friendship or whatever, because this can happen in all kinds of different relationships. It doesn't have to be a husband, wife. It could be friends. It could be your neighbors, anybody that you have around you. You have to explain to them, this is what I am trying to be, more of a positive person. I want more positive people around me. I do not need that negativity. When you're around me, please don't talk so negative. Please stay away. Keep that stuff away from me. I'm not really into that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? That's what you gotta set your boundaries. Learn to filter the people out, in and out. Learn, try to look at your circle. try to, okay, this person's not working out. Little by little, trying to just get them people out of your life and try to get around more positive people. You know what I mean? Like, try to like get out of there. You know what I mean? Like, try to like, I don't know, like explain. Oh shit, it just started raining real bad. Explain to people that you need to like be around positive people, not negative people, because all that negativity just like brings you down, and then you start becoming negative. Like, that stuff starts seeping into you, like for real. Like, if you're around a bunch of negative people, it starts seeping into you, and you start becoming more negative and more negative and more negative. I know that for a fact, because I've been around people that were negative people, and I can feel it seeping into me, and I have to like basically get rid of those people. I've had people that work with me, and it was like the whole time at work, it was just negativity, talking bad about people, negativity. And that kind of stuff starts making you a negative person. And then you all of a sudden start talking about people. And then that person's so fake that they'll manipulate you, start talking bad about people to get you to talk bad about people. And then they go and tell the people that you were talking bad about them. So like, negative people always have something to something to like push. Like, for some reason they're going to talk to you negative to try to get you to talk negative. If they see you being too positive, they're going to be like disgusted, and they're going to be like, oh no, that's no, there's no way this, and there's no way that. I don't know, there's so many different negative people. You're gonna have to just make sure you try to evaluate your circle, push the negativity out, pull in the people that are positive, pull in people that are like helping each other, pull in people that are like, gonna help you grow in any kind of venture you are in life. You know what I mean? Like, when I was, for example, I was in prison, I used to work out, and I got like a little group of people, like Cubans like me, and we used to have like a little area where we worked out. And then some people would come and work out with me for a couple days, and then they would quit, and then I would be like, what's up, man, what's going on? And they would be like, oh man, what's his name said that you're doing that wrong, and another guy would tell him that the stuff that I'm doing is not good, and I would tell him, like, dude, like, if you want to like keep working out, stop listening to them people. Them people are pulling you backwards. You got to come here and work out with me and do this and do that, because there's going to always people that are like, they're scared for change. They're scared for you to change. They're scared to see what's going to happen if all the change comes, because they don't know if they can handle it. You know what I mean? So they put their scaredness onto you. You know what I mean? So don't listen to none of that. Don't listen to none of the naysayers and all that. There's people always going to be saying negative things and all that. Make sure you have people around you that are positive, pushing you forward, helping you in any kind of way to be the best version of yourself, not to pull you back so you can be the worst version of yourself. Like, I wrote down a bunch of stuff right here. Like, it says, let me see, share strategies for becoming a positive person. So like, basically mentoring people, coaching people, inspiring others, like mentoring people. When people come to you with questions, you can like explain to them things. Like just the other day, a guy called me and he wanted to grow a podcast, so he wanted to do a chat with me. So I sat there after work, and I chat with him for like about 20-30 minutes about how he should start his podcast, how he should do it. I'm trying to mentor people to become better and push them forward. There's not one time at all that I held him back and I told him not to do it. I was giving him examples. I was giving him websites. I was telling him, like, you should look into this, you should look into that. I was coaching him and mentoring him into the right way. And I was trying to inspire him to do good things so he can like eventually have his you know, to eventually have his own like his own platform. And I was telling him I can have guests on my platform, then eventually people can come on your platform. Maybe some of my guests will be willing to come on your platform and talk about whatever they want to grow and stuff like that. So I'm over here trying to help people. If people ask me any kind of advice for like weight loss or any kind of advice for fasting or any kind of workout advice, maybe I'm not a doctor and I don't know too much about it, but I know that I can help a lot of people, and I do. If anyone asks me any questions, I'm willing to help them, because I believe that like our insecurities and stuff, like we have to like fix those things, because if we really want to be the true leader, we have to fix our own insecurities, our own problems, because how are we supposed to lead if we don't? How are we supposed to lead if we're not prepared ourselves to lead? A lot of people say they blame it on the other person, like, oh, that girl broke up with me because of this and that, but that girl, that relationship, you guys broke up because maybe either you weren't the person that she needed, you weren't completely prepared for the responsibilities of everything she needed, or maybe she wasn't prepared correctly for all the responsibilities that relationship needed. So prepare, like we all need to prepare ourselves. If we really want to be in a relationship and we really want to be the leader of a family, we have to prepare ourselves to become the real leader. We can't be flawed individuals trying to lead our family, flawed individuals trying to lead the community and try to lead everybody around us. We're all flawed. I'm flawed myself, but I'm saying at least work on yourself very, very hard, and try to like be a more of a positive person, pushing people forward, and fix yourself before you can actually try to like tell people what to do. Like you're telling people, pushing people forward, you got to make sure you are actually the forward thinker, and you're not one of those people that are pulling people back and then manipulating people, trying to push them forward, but actually behind the scenes actually pulling people back. You know what I mean? Like if you really say that you're here to lead and to set example, like actually put the work in, learn a bunch of stuff, implement that stuff in your life. If you really want to become a true leader, you have to do it by example, not by talking and not by posting just stuff online. To be a real true leader in this world, you have to set examples, and you have to lead people by pushing them forward and not pulling them back. All right, so I wrote down some other stuff. Let's see, address your own before you try to lead. Yeah, so basically, yeah, I already said that. Basically, like address your own stuff before you can actually lead anybody. Like make sure you are the man or the woman that you like. Make sure you're the man or the woman that you really plan on being. If you want to lead people, you have to set the example yourself. If you want your kids to listen to you, you have to set the example yourself. If you want your wife to follow you, you have to set the example yourself. You have to stand up and become the leader of your family if you want your family to follow you. If not, your family's going to follow somebody online, is going to learn a bunch of stuff from some other person that has nothing to do with your family. So set examples by becoming a forward thinker. Learn, implement, and lead by example, and stop being so scared, and do things so your family can see you in a different light, in a light where they're proud of you and they're happy, and they're happy to be a part of you. You don't want to lose the confidence in your family. You don't want your family to lose confidence in you and then see you in a bad light, and then everybody sees you in a bad light, and then you can't really set an example for nobody, because everybody thinks that, oh yeah, you know, he's doing everything wrong. So make sure you lead, make sure you learn, implement, and lead by example, and stop being such a little Never mind. I was gonna say a bad word, but why even say a bad word? Because I have to lead by example myself. So I need to start. I need to start watching more about what I say and how I say things and what I post and all that, because I want to lead by example. I want to be a true leader for my community. I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to set an example for this community, even if I got to do these podcasts by myself. I love you guys. Thank you for watching Big Yogi's Garage. We'll see you next week.